Good morning, everybody. BJ here with another goosebump moment. Come across a story yesterday, and it was so good because of the moral of the story that I just felt I had to share with you. Once upon a time, a daughter goes to her father and is complaining because so many adversities are coming her way. Life is too hard. It seems like there's always one struggle after another. And every time that she accomplishes one, another one keeps coming in. And she's so frustrated. She doesn't know what to do. Her father grabs her by the arm and leads her into the kitchen. Now, her father is a chef by trade. And as he tells her to take a seat, he walks over to the cupboard, pulls out 3 pots, fills each one with water, and places each pot on the stove on a burner each and turns the fire on. In the first pot, he places a potato. In the second pot, he places an egg. In the third pot, he dishes up some coffee beans and puts in the water. Then he returns and sits back to the table. The daughter's confused and doesn't understand what he's doing. And she says, "What are you doing, Dad?" And he says, "Have patience, have patience." So after a while, she sits there and she's growing more impatient and more frustrated and more confused. And her father is just peacefully sitting there. After about 20 minutes, he gets up, he goes over to the stove, and he turns all 3 burners off. Then he reaches inside the pot with the potato and takes it out and places it into a bowl. And he does the same thing for the egg. He takes it out and places it in a separate bowl. And then he grabs a ladle and he retrieves the liquid and pours the liquid into a coffee cup. Now the father asks the daughter, "What do you see here?" And the daughter says, "What do you mean, what do I see? I see a potato, an egg, and the coffee." And he said, "Look closer. Look closer. I want you to touch the potato." She does, and it's soft and squishy and pliable. He said, "Now, take the egg and crack it." And she does, and she peels off the shell and opens the egg up, and obviously it's hard boiled. He says, "Now, taste the coffee." And she does, and as she's putting it up to her mouth, it smells wonderful. And as she sips it, the taste is pleasing. And without knowing it, she smiles. And as she puts her cup down, she says, "I still don't get it, Dad. What are you trying to say here?" And he said, each one of those objects, when faced with the adversity, which was the boiling water, all had different results. The potato going in was hard. After facing the boiling water, it now becomes soft and pliable. The egg, even though it's vulnerable and has a soft shell, becomes hard after facing the boiling water. However, the coffee beans are unique. After facing adversity, it yields a pleasant taste, a pleasant aroma that's pleasing. She said, "Okay, Dad, I get it." So what's the moral of the story? In life, we're all going to face adversity. There's not a single soul on this planet that will not encounter some difficulty, some level of difficulty at some point in our lives. It's what life does to us. But the end results are by choice. What we take away after facing that adversity is what matters. It is how we perceive our problem. It is how we choose to tackle the problem. It's not just about what happens to us. It's about what happens in us as a result of facing those adversities. Life's a challenge. It's all about finding the correct way. It's about finding goosebump moments. So go out and always be in search of a goosebump moment. When challenged with problems, difficulties, and adversities, don't look to be hardened by it. Don't look to become pliable and mushy. Look to resolve a pleasurable outcome. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, comment, and share. I relish everybody's feedback. Now, if you're going to give negative feedback, that's good, but do so constructively. All right? Don't get ugly about it. Nasty comments are not necessary. But it helps me grow. So please like, share, and comment. Give me your feedback. Now, the day is young somewhere in the world, so please go out. Go in search of those goosebump moments. If you're facing some difficulty and adversity and challenges in life, make a choice on how you perceive that problem. Choose the higher road. And if you cannot find a goosebump moment, give a goosebump moment. Somebody out there who too is facing a challenge or adversity needs your smile, needs your kind word, needs a compliment, needs a pat on the back. So if you can't find one for you, share one with someone else. Loves and hugs to everybody. Blessings to you all. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.